So first of all, socialism does not mean big government, just like capitalism does not mean small government. Look around you. We live in a capitalist country, yet we have a massive government, right? Socialism essentially comes down, obviously, to a worker-controlled government, but economically speaking, it is a planned economy, and that's what we're talking about here. So in terms of fishing and the fishing nets and all of the fishing equipment that is the largest contributor to the plastic trash in the ocean and to that giant trash island out on the Pacific Ocean, right? So under a socialist planned economy, the fishing industry would be completely different. Why do they use these massive plastic nets, right? And why are they discarding them in the ocean? I mean, first of all, it's not profitable to clean up after yourself, right? That would cost money. But the fishing nets themselves are cheaper. That's why they're not made out of a better material, something that is biodegradable, something that will break down and not turn into microplastics in the ocean, something that won't collect together like is happening in the on that trash island, right? 46% of it is fishing nets. If these were made out of something that would degrade, then we might not be in the same situation, right? And that can be accomplished with a planned economy. Under capitalism, they're going to produce whatever is cheapest, right? And the other thing is not just the material, but the size of these nets. These nets, as they go along scooping up fish in the ocean, they're destroying coral reefs. They're destroying the habitats, ripping up plant life. And they're pulling in tons and tons and tons of sea life that is not profitable. It's just going to die. No one's going to eat it. There's no purpose in catching it, right? But they're trying to catch the other more profitable fish, so they destroy all of this other sea life. Under capitalism, this happens and is widespread because the point of fishing is to produce profits, not to feed people, not to feed the masses. It's to produce profits for the few companies that are the largest players in those games, in that game, which is how our economy works in general. It could be organized around the needs of the people, but instead it's organized around the profits for the few. To compare the United States and the USSR in these terms really is comparing apples and oranges. The USSR was industrializing, as China had been doing for quite some time. But look at China now. Who has the largest wind turbine farm in the world? China. Who has the second largest solar farm in the world? Seconded to India. China. So what is the United States doing? Nothing. What's the world's largest polluter? The United States military. So, you know, if you want to look at crimes against the environment, you don't have to look at the USSR. You don't have to look at China. Look at the United States.